Priscilla Lee Kelly was born on June 5, 1997, in Douglasville, Georgia, a small suburban town located just outside of Atlanta, where she spent her formative years surrounded by a supportive yet modest household. From an early age, Priscilla exhibited an unmistakable spark, a combination of natural curiosity, athletic energy, and a bold personality that drew attention from peers and adults alike. Even as a child, she had a remarkable presence, balancing playful determination with a creativity that often led her to explore performance in unconventional ways. Growing up without a family history in professional wrestling, she gravitated toward physical activity and performance as outlets for self-expression and a way to channel her abundant energy. Schoolyard competitions, local athletic programs, and community events all became arenas where she honed her competitive instincts, resilience, and willingness to face challenges head-on. These early experiences were critical in shaping her work ethic, mental toughness, and determination, qualities that would later prove essential when she stepped into the demanding and unpredictable world of professional wrestling. Her upbringing in Georgia also instilled in her a sense of community and grounding, which provided a support network even as she navigated a path that would soon take her far from the familiar surroundings of Douglasville. Early career and training. Priscilla's professional journey in wrestling began at the age of 17 in 2014, a remarkably young age for anyone stepping into a physically demanding and mentally challenging sport. Under the guidance of her trainer, known in the wrestling world as Murder One, she embarked on a rigorous training regimen that demanded discipline, perseverance, and a commitment to mastering both the athletic and theatrical elements of wrestling. Training with Murder One emphasized not only physical conditioning and technical skill, but also the psychological understanding of performance, how to engage an audience, how to tell a story through movement, and how to execute maneuvers safely and effectively. Beginning on the independent circuit, Priscilla quickly learned that success in wrestling required much more than athletic talent. She had to navigate irregular schedules, fluctuating pay, and the physical toll of performing multiple matches in short periods. Independent circuits often lacked the financial stability and structured support systems of larger promotions, meaning that wrestlers like Priscilla needed to balance rigorous training with side jobs or other responsibilities to sustain themselves. Despite these challenges, she demonstrated remarkable resilience, learning early on that perseverance, creativity, and adaptability were essential tools for survival and growth in professional wrestling. The early years were formative not only in building her technical capabilities, but also in shaping her mindset, teaching her the importance of self-management, strategic planning, and maintaining a professional reputation within a highly competitive environment. Rise to popularity and wrestling persona. As Priscilla continued to gain experience, she began to establish herself as a recognizable figure within the independent wrestling scene. Performing under her real name, she developed a persona that blended athleticism, creativity, and charisma, capturing the attention of fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Her style was distinctive because she combined technical skill with a willingness to take creative risks in the ring, offering performances that were both competitive and entertaining. Audiences responded positively to her ability to connect with them, appreciating not only her athletic feats, but also the individuality and personality she brought to each match. This rise in popularity opened doors to larger events, higher-profile bookings, and networking opportunities with other performers and promoters. However, increased visibility also brought additional pressures. The physical demands of wrestling intensified as she participated in more matches and experimented with complex maneuvers, and the financial uncertainty of the independent circuit remained a constant concern. Unlike larger promotions with guaranteed contracts, Independent wrestlers often face fluctuating earnings based on the number of bookings, ticket sales, and merchandise revenue. Priscilla's growing reputation required careful financial management, including budgeting for periods of downtime, injury recovery, and long-term career sustainability. Her journey during this period highlighted the dual nature of success in wrestling. It is built not only on audience recognition and performance skill, but also on the ability to navigate an unpredictable professional landscape with foresight and adaptability. Health challenges and setbacks. Like many professional athletes, Priscilla's career has been marked by health challenges that have tested her resilience and determination. One of the most significant obstacles she faced was a patella dislocation, a serious injury affecting the kneecap that can severely impact mobility and athletic performance. For a professional wrestler, an injury of this nature is particularly challenging because it limits the types of moves that can be safely executed and requires careful rehabilitation to prevent long-term damage. Recovery involved not only physical therapy and medical oversight, but also a strategic approach to gradually returning to active competition. The injury demanded patience and emotional strength, as periods of inactivity can create uncertainty about one's career trajectory and financial stability. Beyond the physical pain, there was the psychological strain of watching peers continue to perform while she focused on recovery, a situation familiar to many athletes facing similar setbacks. Priscilla managed this challenge with a focus on resilience, carefully following her rehabilitation plan while maintaining connections within the wrestling community. Her experience underscores an essential aspect of professional wrestling that fans may overlook. The sport demands continuous attention to health and fitness, and navigating injuries is a critical skill for career longevity. It also highlights the financial dimension, as time away from the ring can directly affect earnings, emphasizing the need for careful planning and resource management to ensure stability during recovery periods. Career and current status. Today, Priscilla continues to perform on the independent wrestling circuit under her real name, demonstrating not only her physical skill, but also her ability to navigate the practical realities of her profession. The independent scene provides her with creative freedom, allowing her to craft her persona, match style, and storylines according to her vision, rather than following the rigid structures of larger promotions. However, this freedom comes with inherent uncertainties, including irregular booking schedules, variable pay, and the ongoing need to maintain personal branding and audience engagement. Priscilla has shown remarkable adaptability, balancing these financial and logistical challenges with the physical demands of her career. Her experience reflects a broader truth about professional wrestling. Long-term success is measured not only by championships or mainstream visibility, but by the ability to sustain performance, maintain personal well-being, and cultivate meaningful connections with fans. Despite past injuries and setbacks, she remains an active and respected figure in the wrestling community, demonstrating that perseverance, strategic planning, and professional integrity are just as important as technical skill in defining a successful wrestling career. Her current status is a testament to her commitment, showcasing how talent, resilience, and careful self-management intersect to create a sustainable career in a challenging field. Personal life and relationships. Priscilla's personal life has played an important role in shaping her professional journey, offering both inspiration and challenges. She was previously married to fellow professional wrestler Darby Allin from 2018 to 2020, a union that attracted public attention due to both individuals' visibility in the wrestling world. Navigating a high-profile relationship within an industry known for travel demands, physical strain, and unpredictable schedules can be challenging. And Priscilla's experience reflects the broader difficulties faced by performers in maintaining personal connections alongside demanding careers. While managing a professional wrestling career requires significant time and energy, personal relationships contribute to an individual's support system and emotional resilience. The experience of managing public scrutiny, maintaining privacy, and coping with relational changes has influenced her personal growth and maturity. Priscilla has demonstrated the ability to navigate these dynamics thoughtfully, balancing personal fulfillment with professional ambition and remaining focused on long-term goals. Her story highlights the intersection between personal and professional life in high-intensity careers, emphasizing the need for emotional intelligence, adaptability, and self-care to sustain both personal well-being and professional performance. Financial considerations in the independent circuit. Financial sustainability is a central concern for independent wrestlers like Priscilla, whose income streams differ markedly from those in larger wrestling promotions. Without guaranteed salaries or corporate support, independent wrestlers often rely on match fees, live appearances, merchandise sales, and other side work to maintain financial stability. For Priscilla, managing her earnings effectively has been crucial in navigating periods of irregular bookings, injury recovery, and other uncertainties inherent in the profession. Budgeting, saving, and planning for the future are essential practices, as financial pressures can intensify the physical and emotional demands of wrestling. The financial realities of the independent circuit require strategic thinking, adaptability, and resourcefulness, traits that Priscilla has cultivated throughout her career. Her approach illustrates the broader challenges faced by performers in non-traditional or freelance industries, highlighting the intersection of talent, business acumen, and long-term planning. Financial management is as integral to a sustainable wrestling career as physical training or audience engagement, and Priscilla's ability to balance these demands underscores her professionalism and foresight. Public perception and rumors. As a public figure in a highly visible yet niche industry, Priscilla has occasionally faced rumors and speculation regarding her career, health, and personal life. These external narratives can create challenges, as public perception often does not align with the realities of an individual's circumstances. Priscilla has navigated these pressures with care, maintaining transparency where appropriate while prioritizing her health, professional development, and personal well-being. By focusing on her craft and allowing her work to speak for itself, she has maintained credibility and respect within the wrestling community. Her approach emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between verified information and speculation, both for fans and commentators. Managing public perception requires not only strategic communication, but also emotional resilience, as the pressures of visibility can be amplified in an industry that blends performance with personal identity. Priscilla's experience demonstrates that the challenges of professional wrestling extend beyond physical performance to include careful navigation of public attention, reputation management, and professional integrity. Commitment to wrestling and audience connection. Priscilla's ongoing commitment to professional wrestling is rooted in a deep passion for the sport and a desire to maintain meaningful connections with her audience. Even in the face of past injuries, financial challenges, and public scrutiny, she continues to perform with creativity, skill, and charisma, demonstrating a dedication that goes beyond personal gain. Her ability to evolve her wrestling style and persona over time reflects a high degree of adaptability, a trait essential for longevity in a physically demanding and competitive industry. Beyond her athletic abilities, Priscilla's story resonates because of her human qualities: resilience, determination, and the ability to navigate setbacks with grace and strategic planning. She engages fans not only through her performances, but also through the authenticity and relatability of her journey, creating an enduring connection that extends beyond the ring. Her dedication illustrates that professional wrestling is as much about character, storytelling, and audience engagement as it is about physical prowess. And Priscilla has cultivated a reputation as both a talented performer and a grounded, relatable individual. Looking forward and legacy. As Priscilla continues her career, her focus remains on sustainable performance, audience engagement, and personal well-being. The independent circuit, while unpredictable, provides her the freedom to shape her narrative, take creative risks, and maintain control over her professional path. Her legacy is defined not solely by matches or titles, but by her resilience, adaptability, and the example she sets for younger performers navigating similar challenges. By carefully managing health, finances, and public perception, she models a balanced approach to professional wrestling, demonstrating that ambition can coexist with self-care and strategic planning. Priscilla's journey underscores the multifaceted realities of life in independent wrestling, highlighting the combination of talent, determination, and thoughtful management required to sustain a successful career. Her story serves as both inspiration and guidance for aspiring wrestlers, illustrating that longevity and fulfillment in the sport are built on more than spectacle. They are rooted in resilience, professionalism, and the ability to navigate life's challenges with foresight and integrity. Conclusion. Priscilla Lee Kelly's journey in professional wrestling is a testament to perseverance, resilience, and thoughtful self-management. From her early days in Douglasville, Georgia, to her current status on the independent circuit, she has faced and overcome significant physical injuries, financial uncertainties, and the pressures of public scrutiny, all while maintaining a commitment to her craft and audience. Her story illuminates the complexities of professional wrestling beyond the spectacle, the importance of health management, financial planning, and emotional resilience as integral components of a sustainable career. Through continuous learning, adaptability, and dedication, Priscilla has carved out a respected place in the wrestling community, demonstrating that success is built not only on technical skill and athletic talent, but also on the ability to navigate setbacks, make strategic decisions, and remain true to oneself. Her journey provides a vivid, humanized example of what it means to pursue a career in professional wrestling with passion, professionalism, and resilience, offering lessons that extend far beyond the ring for anyone striving to balance ambition, personal well-being, and long-term fulfillment.